Today I'm 62 years old. A lot of people look at me and only see an older woman with a tired face, gray hair hidden under cheap dye, and hands marked by time. But no one imagines what I've been through. I carry a story that, if written in a book, many would say is exaggerated, too dramatic. But it's not. It's life. My life. I've always been a simple woman raised in the countryside, the kind who learns early on to serve others before even thinking about her own plate. I got married young at 19, to a man I thought was my lucky break, Claudio. Handsome, polite, hardworking. In the beginning it was all love. He used to take me dancing at the town square, left little notes for me, even wrote poetry in an old notebook he said was just for me. He promised me a peaceful life, full of children and Sundays at his mother's house eating farm-raised chicken cooked on a wood stove. And I, naive as I was, believed every word. The kids came quickly. 2 of them. Boy and a girl. I gave them everything I had. While Claudio worked as a doorman in a middle-class building, I managed everything at home. Washing, ironing, cooking, helping the kids with homework, and even baking cakes to sell in the neighborhood. I didn't complain. That was the life I had. But over time, Claudio started to change. He came home late, avoided talking, said he was tired, that work was draining him. I tried to be understanding. I thought, he's overwhelmed. I'll give him some space. And I did. But that space turned into silence. The silence became coldness. And the coldness became abandonment. But I didn't know it yet. It was on my 36th birthday that everything happened. I woke up already feeling unwell. A strange pain that came and went. Discomfort in my stomach, nausea, weakness. But I had to take care of the kids, cook lunch, and bake a cake for Claudio to take to work, because, according to him, he'd promised a slice to a coworker. Even sick, there I was in the kitchen, sweating, trying to act normal. When the pain really hit, I collapsed to my knees in the living room. I tried calling for him. Claudio came running. He looked at me with an expression that I now understand was guilt. He put me in the car and drove me to the hospital. Didn't say a single word on the way. We arrived, and the doctors acted fast. The pain I was feeling was the beginning of an advanced appendicitis crisis. I needed surgery. Urgently. I grabbed his hand and said, "Don't leave me alone. Please." He looked at me, forced a smile, and said, "Of course not. I'm just going home to get some things for you." I believed him. Waited. 1 hour. 3. Night came. Nurses kept asking. No one from your family came. I just said, "He went to get me a change of clothes. He'll be back soon." But he never came back. The surgery was done. It went well, thank God. But I woke up alone. No family. No note. No phone call. I cried quietly into the pillow so no one would hear. The shame, the physical pain, and the abandonment all tangled into a knot I still carry in my chest to this day. In the days that followed, they tried calling him. Nothing. Called friends. Nothing. I asked the neighbor to go to my house. The door was locked with a padlock. No answer. He had vanished. And he took everything with him. When I was discharged, it was Klusa, a longtime friend, who came to pick me up. She hugged me with such tenderness that I broke down. That day, she told me what no one had the courage to say while I was in the hospital. Claudio had left with another woman. A young woman who lived 3 blocks away. They'd been secretly seeing each other for months. I didn't want to believe it. But she had seen it. Other neighbors had too. When I got home, what I saw was pure abandonment. An empty fridge, beds without sheets, all my documents ransacked. What belonged to him he took. What belonged to the kids was left behind. And the worst part, he had left the children at his mother's house. Just dropped them off, each with 1 change of clothes and a bag of diapers. Picked them up that same day. Brought them home and made a promise to myself that they would never go through anything like that again. That if there was pain to be had, I'd carry it all. And they would grow up free of it. From that day forward, I became a different woman. The Lucia who dreamed, who believed in promises, was gone. And in her place was born a fighter. I cleaned houses from Monday to Saturday, cooked meals to sell on Sundays, sewed late into the night, all to make sure the basics were never missing at home. There were nights we split a single piece of bread and drank watery coffee, but no one went to bed hungry. Over time, the kids grew up. My oldest became an engineer. The youngest, a nurse. They are my pride, my reason for living. Sometimes they ask me why I never dated again. Why I never made room for another man in my life. And I answer with peace in my heart, because once you've been truly wounded, you learn that love isn't what you hear. It's what you feel when everything falls apart. And the only love that held me up back then was a mother's love. Claudio never contacted us again. Some say he moved up north, others say he's sick, that he got abandoned too. I don't hold hatred. I carry sadness. But I've learned to turn it into strength. Today, when I look in the mirror, I no longer see the woman left behind at the hospital. I see a survivor, a mother reborn through pain, a woman who learned, in the cruelest way, that sometimes we only discover who we really are when everyone else walks away. And if you're listening to this now, maybe going through something similar, I just ask you one thing: don't forget who you are. You are strong. You are whole, even if they're trying to break you. True love doesn't run when pain shows up. True love holds your hand at the hospital. True love doesn't abandon. This is my story. The story of Lucia, who was abandoned when she needed someone the most, but who never abandoned herself.